Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Hey, Eric Lima here. You watch my YouTube show known as WEML-TV, Channel 77. That's also my channel handle. Those you want to keep a score. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I just finished watching Impact Wrestling. I just finished an episode of Rant and Rave podcast. Check it out if you can. And I want to send Mr. Mason Harris, aka Mr. Dirt Mason, my condolences. I know what it's like to lose a mother. I lost my biological mother back in 2012. The only thing is my one regret is never seeing her in person again. And that's my only one regret that I have. But I know she loves me, and I know she knows that I'm in good hands. And but just want to let you know, Mason, that your mother is proud of you, and I know she's watching you from above. She's your guardian angel now. Just to let you know that, to stay strong, be strong, take all the time you need to collect yourself, be with family, grieve, and when you do come back to a regular routine of life, you'll be stronger than ever from an emotional standpoint. I know it's not going to be easy to do so, but Mason Harris is going to let you know if you have anything you want to talk about, I'll be here. Hopefully, don't message me at 3 in the morning though. I need to get some sleep. So bear that in mind, as I am here. You don't have to do YouTube things or anything like that right now. I know it is time for you to grieve and to stay strong. Stay strong, and you have my support and my prayers and condolences. So, Mason Harris, you're the man. I give you an old Eric Lima salute and a peace sign. Alright? If you need anything, let me know. Alright, let's try to we're trying to get back trying to be back positive. August 12, 2021, 10:05 p.m. of the show. Episode 465 of WEML-TV, Channel 77. We're going to talk a little bit of Impact Wrestling soon, but before we get to that meat of the episode, also, the Red Sox lost today, 8-1. Boys, we're going to get on the case. Now we got to, Rays took 2 out of 3 in Fenway. Well, we'll take it out on the Orioles. The Orioles have been losing like crazy, so it's our opportunity to strike, and we might see Chris Sale on Saturday. So Chris Sale on Saturday. Kyle Schwarber was supposed to be on Saturday, but because the Woo Sox game has been delayed because of weather, the rehab would be set back a little bit. But I digress. It's not been an easy second half of the season for the Red Sox. I'm sure they'll bounce back, but we'll see. If they make the playoffs, they do. They don't. I heard Mac Jones was doing wonderfully for New England. I haven't seen the game yet. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, I do apologize for not watching the Patriots game, even though I should. I am a Patriots fan, but I want to make sure. I usually wait till the season starts. So, keep bearing that in mind. Impact Wrestling has kicked off with Tennille Dashwood going one-on-one with Taylor Wilde. And it was a heck of a matchup. Caleb with a K, a.k.a. Caleb Conley, tried to get involved a couple of times. He's been shoved out of the way. Taylor Wilde was onto the shenanigans of Tennille Dashwood and Caleb with a K. But unexpectedly, Madison Rayne made her return and helped Tennille Dashwood out. Why? I don't know, but I'm sure we're going to get an answer next week. So Madison Rayne has returned and helped Tennille Dashwood beat Taylor Wilde. I'm sure Taylor Wilde is going to be full of P&V after that. And then they have a number one contenders match, a 20-man number one contenders match for a battle royal for the main event. And each one of them say they're going to win it, they're going to win it, they're going to win it, and such. Non-title match, the X Division champ Josh Alexander took on Rivalry, and Jake Something was scouting the matchup, and Josh Alexander did win in the end. Jake Something held the X Division title, but then he shoved it back to Josh Alexander. It looks like a message says, "I'm coming for this belt, and it's going to be mine. Right now, you have it." And then we get AEW and Impact talent making their pick between Christian Cage and Kenny Omega for tomorrow night on Rampage for the Impact World Heavyweight title. The Good Brothers did cut a promo on the triple threat match that's going to happen in Emergence for the Impact Tag Team titles. That's Rich Swann and Willie Mack and Violent by Design. They interrupted the Good Brothers. They're about to go at it, but then they said Joe Doring and Doc Gallows one-on-one. That'll be a heck of a big matchup between two big men. That could happen next week. Then Kiera Hogan came to the ring and basically blasted her former partner Tasha Steelz, and who she calls Savannah Evans her big goofy ass friend. But she tried calling out Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz, but neither of them arrived. But Su Yung did, the bloody undead bride, with the twisted new undead bridesmaid Kimberly. Kiera Hogan and Kimberly fought, but then Kimberly hits the mandible claw, and then by order Su Yung drags Kiera out. It looks like Kiera Hogan is the only person that knows the undead realm, so I would not be surprised it's the last time we see Kiera Hogan. They said that she may be leaving Impact and she may sign on with AEW to be with her girlfriend Diamante. If that's the case, then that means we'll never see Kiera Hogan again. Who knows? She'll come back as the undead bride? I don't know. Then Don Callis and Kenny Omega talk about being screwed, being upset, and they say, well, and they mention all names that did Machiavellian moves, but then Don Callis says, I wrote the book on it, and he says, bring in everything you got, you're never going to beat me. That's what Kenny Omega just said. Finn Juice against the Bullet Club in a tag team match of the Bullet Club, represented by Chris Bay and Jay White. And Finn Juice did win by disqualification because Jay White brought a chair into the ring. And then the post-match attack by Jay White on David Finlay, because they're about to compete for the Never Open Weight Championship. GM Miller interviewed Tasha Steelz, Savannah Evans, asking her Tasha Steelz why she would team on Kiera Hogan, but then Fallah Bot interrupted. Tasha Steelz says that he has a problem with Rosemary Havoc, and then Tasha Steelz says, you know what, it's funny, same thing. Reason why? They have my belts. So let's see what happens there. Gia Miller, her biggest interview with Melina. Melina says that she's very humble. She says 20 years ago she made her professional wrestling debut. But then Deonna Purrazzo interrupts her and says that showing footage of her training with the Invicta FC Atomweight champion Alicia Zapatella. It was pretty cute, And so then Melina says, if you want to see me in action, next week I'm making my in-ring debut. So Melina will make her Impact in-ring debut. So I'm really excited to see what the young lady brings to the table. Once again, I'm looking forward to seeing Melina in action. Melina in action is a good thing. I like Melina. I love Melina. Melina's awesome. And then Alex Marvez interviewed Christian Cage about the Impact titles, and he hopes to make the return to Impact next week with the championship in tow. Will that happen? I personally hope so. And then Matt Cardona went one-on-one with John Skyler, but Rohit Raju and Shira got involved. It's distracting Matt Cardona during the matchup, and John Skyler capitalized on and picked up the upset victory over Matt Cardona. So that means Cardona maybe want to be starting something with Rohit Raju and Mahabali Shira. Again, Melina making her Impact debut next week. I'm really excited about that. Then the number one contenders 20-man battle royal include people like Moose, Chris Sabin, Trey Miguel, Sami Callihan, Ice Austin, Madman Fulton, Falapa, Willie Mack, Rich Swann, Brian Myers, Sam Beal, Eddie Edwards. The list goes on. All members of Violent by the two members of Violent by Design, Rhino and Diener. So it was a crazy matchup overall, and W. Morrissey was in the match too. They got him. They finally got him out, and then it broke down. The big heavy favorites were out until it got down to Moose and Sabin. But then Brian Myers, who's still in the ring, got knocked out, and then Brian Myers eliminated Moose and Chris Sabin in the end to win the number one contenders battle royal for the AEW World Heavyweight. Not for the AEW World, for the Impact World Heavyweight title. Oh boy, Brian Myers better step up his game if he wants to be the champion. Will he face Christian Cage? That'll be a heck of a matchup. Or will he face Kenny Omega? We'll find out for sure. So that's all the time I have on the show. For tonight, this is my last video for tonight. Tomorrow, everything's happening. I'm going to wake up early because I can leave early. And I said I was going to get a haircut today, but the Great Clips near my area, near where I live, closed at 5, unfortunately. So it was too late for me. So instead, I went to go get dinner, and now I am home, obviously. So I've been home since 5 and everything else. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Episode 465 of the show. Tomorrow's supposed to be a scorching heat for tomorrow, so I'm going to be cranking up fans and ACs and whatnot. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, a wonderful night, and until the next episode of 466, peace, love, and bless out.